because, well, he's swinging some bowling balls. You gotta love it. And why can he do that? It is because of the Ewbanks. This is a little gem that you will absolutely love to have in your home. So let me kind of explain what it is. In Europe, if you say, hey, can I borrow your vacuum? You don't say that. You say, hey, can I borrow your Ewbanks? And it's because this is known throughout Europe as one of the premier brands. I actually have the red of this. Yes, I do shop a lot here in HSN. And I love it because it does multiple jobs quickly and really powerfully. So here you get the unit itself. So again, forget the broom, forget the dustpan, forget the little sweepy things and all the other crazy stuff. And the handheld vacuums that we use, it's all built in one, and I know Carrie's gonna show you that in just a second. Love the hose. That's an attachment hose that lets you get into the crevices, all the little nooks and crannies. We've got the multi-tool brush. We've got the, what is it?
Filter.
Filter, thank you, sir.
Sure.
We have the strap, which is great because you can put it on your arm, and we've got the brush tool as well. Now, check the colors, because for the first time ever, and had we had the red, white, and blue, I so would have bought that when I bought my red one. But we've got this awesome little leopard. We have, I love this, the stars and stripes. I just think that's so cool. The red is the one I have. Love that ruby red. We've got the beautiful amethyst purple, so this one is our purple. Then we have the blue, and then finally we have the green. So those are the color options. Here's what we're doing. Holiday price, which is great. 3 flex pays. And of course we have, in this case, reduced shipping and handling, which is pretty awesome. Hi, buddy.
Hey, how are you?
I loved you swinging your bowling balls.
This is the Chilli 3. It's upgraded. This is one of the best companies in all of Europe for floor care. And the torque on this is really extraordinary. Now, typically, when we talk about a handheld vac, it's something that sticks on the wall on a charger, right? And it runs out. No, this has a 15-foot cord on it, and this has 1,500 watts of power. And look at what this thing can do. When you put it to work, it's gonna make quick work of any spill, any mess, anywhere in your house. I always say this is kind of floor to ceiling. If you have a shop vac, this is gonna beat out your shop vac. If you have any pets whatsoever, and I have a cat, I still have a cat, my Sally McNally, you gotta get yourself a Chilli 3 because it is the ultimate tool for you pet owners out there, especially when we talk about upholstery. You get the brush, and look how quickly you can do the carpet or you can do the sofa, and there are no bags to buy. It goes right in to this canister. You press the button on the top, take the hose out, press the button on the top, and you empty it right into the trash so you never have to touch the dirt ever. Boom, just like that.
And it is so powerful. That's why I love this little unit. You know, you've got a lot of little jobs to do around the house, and the fact that it is, I'm gonna grab one. I hope it's not stuck down. Look, it's ridiculously lightweight, and yet, it is really powerful. This is what I love. I love the fact that it's not heavy. I can zip around, and it literally leaves carpet marks, you guys. That's how crazy this is.
It leaves grooming marks. So here's the deal. When you get it home, it comes in this little box in 3 pieces. It couldn't be easier to put together. It weighs less than 3.5 pounds and has 1,500 watts of power. This thing is phenomenally powerful. It's perfect for stairs, by the way, which can be a little precarious. I had a big 12-pound upright, and it went down a flight of stairs and almost landed on one of my cats. This is the perfect tool for just, maybe this is the vacuum that just lives upstairs. Maybe it's for the RV. Maybe it's for someone in a dorm room. So as I said, it comes in 3 pieces. Suzanne, you got the bottom brush down here. It just plugs directly into the unit. There's 1. And then you have a telescopic handle. 2, this plugs right into the unit as well. And then you have this huge cord. And now you have an upright, which has the power of, you know, a very expensive upright vacuum cleaner that may cost you, what, a couple $100, right?
Right.
So this is a great quick pick-me-up. I do have a cat, and I keep this right by the litter box, so I use it every day. When I scoop the box, I go around the box, because I don't want her tracking that stuff all over the place. I also don't, you know, if I can help it, I don't want people to walk into my house and immediately know I have a cat. But look at these grooming lines, and watch how seamlessly I can go to hardwood floors. And notice when I put this in the middle of this tile floor, Suzanne, it doesn't spray all the coffee grinds all over the place. That's because all of that power is pulling everything into that canister.
And there's no more, you know, let's say you're doing kind of a big job, somebody spilled stuff all over your kitchen floor, and you go to grab your rechargeable one, and when someone does not put it back on the charger correctly.
Right, exactly.
And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm late for work, I just want to pick this up really quickly.
Yep.
You will never have this issue. You don't have to wait for it to recharge, you don't have to get halfway through your cleaning project and go, oh, wait a minute, my little handheld unit has died. I'm telling you, you do not understand what a gem this is until you try it. Right? Don't you agree?
One finger.
You have to get it at home, and you start using it, and you're like, I can't believe how good this thing really works.
Yeah, and we are talking about a company that's been around since 1880. I know that's hard to wrap your brain around. So many companies are here today, gone tomorrow. That's over 130 years of engineering excellence from a company that's synonymous with the best vacuum cleaners in all of Europe, specifically in England. As you mentioned, when you ask to borrow somebody's vacuum, you don't say, can I borrow your vacuum? You say, can I borrow your Ewbank? And people absolutely love it. It's right there, it's quick, it's simple, it's easy. I don't like using a dustpan and broom because I kind of have a chronic bad back. And this is,
plus
I break
you have
this
to
out
go
all
over
the
the
time.
spot 20 million times trying to get the dumb dustpan. It never works very good. This is the way to make all those kind of little jobs you have around the house really fast. And here's what I'll tell you. If you have a lot of dust bunnies, or let's say you say, well, you know what, I only have some rugs and I've got mainly hardwood floors or tile floors, this will be your best friend, because honestly, you rarely have to bring out your big vacuum. You really won't do it. You'll be like, oh, this will get it. This will do it. And then when you want to do above the floor cleaning, it converts, as you're about to show, so quickly to a handheld unit. That's the other feature I love. It's not a complicated hot mess to get it to change jobs.
Right, it's not like a transformer that you have to watch for, like, you know. So this is another demonstration of the incredible suction power of something that weighs only 3.5 pounds. This is not a flimsy little soda bottle. This is a 5-gallon jug, a water jug for like a commercial deal. What just happened? How awesome is that? Now, if I let it go, watch, it tries to reflate like, nope, I'm sorry. Not happening. One more time. No. I mean, that's a tremendous amount of suction, and that's why it's so popular. That's why I know you guys are going to love your Chilli 3.
Well, I know a lot of people too, Carrie, and I'm sure you've heard from them. You get it because you're short on space. You might have a kid off in a dorm. You might be downsizing. That's why I got ours. I got ours to use in our house right now, knowing that we're going to be downsizing here pretty soon. And I wanted that one unit that works in both situations. And this is so perfect. So if you're short on space, but you like a lot of cleaning power, and who doesn't? I mean, you don't want to go over a spot 20 times. You just want to get the job done. This is so going to do it for you. And I'm so excited you're going to try it today. Really get this at home, because right now we're in our extended return policy. You can use this till the end of January. Or if you want to give it as a gift to somebody, give it to them for Christmas. And if they don't love it, they actually can return it at the end of January.
My niece is a new mom. Well, she's not a new mom anymore. He's like almost 1 at this point, but she loves her Chilli 3. I just gave it to her as a gift. I mean, I gave the kid a lot of stuff for the baby, but this is how it works. So here's the brush. Now, the brush is not powered by electricity. It's powered by the suction of the actual unit. As you guys can see that, you can hear it. I mean, that is flying, and that's the way it's been designed. So you just plug the brush into the unit. You can see that cyclonic power right there. And now, at 3.5 pounds, I have the best, safest, smartest, most efficient way to do stairs.
Brilliant.
I don't have to worry about it. And I have this huge cord, so I don't have to continue to plug it in and unplug it and move it around the house. That's the thing that bums me about vacuuming, is having to plug it in and unplug it. I'm trying to crank the music, trying to get stuff done. I don't want to keep starting and stopping. But look how quickly we took care of those 3 stairs. I could have had 24 stairs and I would have had them done in about maybe a minute.
And that's Berber, which would hold everything. And they
Super
had,
thick.
what was it, like oatmeal flakes on there?
Yeah, oatmeal flakes.
So, and it's brown Berber. Like if there's anything left, you would clearly see it there.
Totally.
Okay, let's do some more demos.
Yeah, so here's just another example of the suction, just kind of like a fun, like Mr. Science thing. These are billiard balls. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. And that's 6. I mean, look at that. And they're all sitting there. And these things are heavy, too. You could hear them when they came back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and you know what? We've done that demo with full uprights.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean?
Full
or
upright.
canisters that you spend a lot of money on. Oh, and by the way, the little Ewbank can do it too. That's pretty awesome.
And I always say it's the power of an upright in the palm of your hand. But unlike traditional handheld units, it's not on a charger on a wall, and it's not going to run out of gas in about maybe 10 or 15, 20 minutes. This thing, the perfect car detailing tool. I got a great email from a customer who said, my teenage son was home for the summer and he didn't know what to do, and so I said, why don't you start a car detailing company, like little business just in the neighborhood. And he ended up making like a couple of $100 detailing cars, and he got a couple of things from HSN, or she got them for him, and this was one of them for the interior of the car. So for your truck, for your RV, for your SUV or your car. But this is
Carrie, really
sure,
quickly,
go ahead. You gotta get the colors. Go.
The leopard, which of course is always a favorite. That's the most limited of all of them. Catherine, how many did you say we had remaining? Oh, that's it. I have 190 in the leopard. I just want to show you, I've never seen the stars and stripes, and I'm very patriotic. My husband was in the military, so I just think that's fantastic. I love that. Then we have the red. That's the color I actually have because that wasn't available. And I've had mine now probably for, Carrie, what, maybe 2-3 years?
At least, yep.
Oh, darn, the thing's still going strong. I've got the purple, we have the blue, and we have the green. This is one of those things that you buy today, and you'll never look at your broom again the same way. You're not gonna have to worry about that handheld thing that keeps dying on you.
Right.
You don't need the little stick thing that doesn't work because it dies too. You just need this. All right, more demos, Carrie?
Yep, as I said, when you get it home, this is the pink version right here. It comes in 3 pieces. So this is the bottom, this is the brush. You're just simply gonna take the unit and attach it to the brush. There's no cords, nothing to plug in. Everything is all there. And then this is your telescopic handle. So this is great, short or tall, or anywhere in between. You just plug that right into the top of the unit. And then here's your power switch, just right like that. And now I'm gonna go after the coffee grinds, which are pretty tough to get up sometimes. The other part of it is you'll never have to buy any bags. We're gonna give you 2 filters, and they're washable. You can wash them in a sink. So there's nothing additional to buy there. Just if you do wash the filter, I wanna ask that you leave it out to dry for at least 24 hours. You never wanna put a wet filter into a corded appliance, but that's another reason why we give you 2 of them. This is so great for you cat owners out there. If you love cats the way I do, I have Sally McNally. It's perfect for litter. These are potato chips that have been ground up and driven into this hardwood floor with sneakers from a guy who weighs, how tall are you, 6'6", 200 pounds? He's like a linebacker. My buddy Dan, who sets up this set for us before we go live on the air. But you'll get these kinds of results for yourself, and at this price, you may want to get 2 of them, and I know we have a couple of seconds left, so I'm going to go back to this favorite demo. People write to me and they go, hey, do the bowling ball thing again. So I've got like 45 seconds left. So this is kind of a fun thing to do, and it just demonstrates how much power the Ewbank has. For a unit at this price, that's only 3.5 pounds with a huge cord, and that means, look at the torque on this. When I turn it on, it actually goes like that. So I'm gonna take 2 11-pound bowling balls. So that's, according to my math, 22 pounds of bowling balls with a vacuum that only weighs 3.5 pounds. How awesome is this? And this is the kind of suction that you're gonna use and enjoy every single day, Suzanne.
I can't help but